Welcome everyone, it is Sandra Alexei and I am from Game Changer. It's the new model of relationships, okay? Very Aquarian, and I'm one of the co-authors. I've written other books also, so you can purchase it through Friesen. If you go to the top, it'll show you where you can get it through Friesen, through Amazon, and some Indigos do have it, and it comes in hard copy, soft copy, or paperback, and ebook and audio. Yeah, I want to thank you today for taking the time. We are at a very pivotal point in 2020, and I'm really excited today to be sharing the information on the Grand Conjunction. You can also go down under where it says Show Me, and you can see my website. It's called My Personal Muse, and I do spiritual and business consulting. I am an astrologer. I do a lot of intuitive work, so I would say I'm an intuitive astrologer. I add numerology, galactic signatures, all different kind of things. And so if you're looking for kind of a self-discovery tool, because basically that's what Game Changer is. The first chapter is all interactive exercises that you ask, questions that you answer about the different 8 areas of your life. So because of the changes, if you're looking for an astrology reading, I'm going to, in the new year, be sharing more about what it actually is, but I take your time of birth and location and date, and I take your name and I set up a chart, and that's your natal chart. And it's just like, say, the Myers-Briggs or any kind of other self-discovery tool. I can tell a lot about you. It's like your blueprint. It's like your architectural drawing, okay? And then as the planetary cycles move through, there's different changes. So it's very similar to the cycles of the moon, and we know there's a change. But so anyway, thank you so much for having the patience. As I've gone through a tremendous amount of changes myself, and I'm just learning about videoing and the YouTube, and I'm doing the best I can. And so I'd appreciate it if you would comment, if you would share, if you would like, and if you would subscribe. Okay, what I'm offering every month for anybody that does a comment, I put your name in a draw, and at the end of every month, you get to, I call it draw for a mini reading for you personally. I also have a Facebook page, so I do the video, and I actually do a post, because a lot of people like to print it out. So I'm also a teacher, so I understand learning styles, and I want to ensure that what I'm sharing with you is it works for you. It's not about me, okay? So let us move into this. So I call it the spiritual significance of December the 20th, 21st, the solstice, the Great Conjunction, and the age of Aquarius. Well, this is the long-awaited and talked about celestial happening. Every astrologer has been talking about this for a couple of years. We've had the stellium in Capricorn, and now we have a movement. So the sun shifts into Capricorn on Monday, December the 21st, as Jupiter and Saturn awaken the new age of Aquarius. It's been there, but it's like anything, it's moving into it. We're moving into a new level of awareness. Our consciousness stirs, giving us a new direction. Choices, revealing the transitions as Aquarius provides a new focus with different priorities. Now, you have to remember, the biggest thing that you have in your life is the decisions and choices that you make. That's where your power is. And so you need to have clarity, and you need to be really discerning with it. We will physically, emotionally, spiritually, and intellectually be ascending, shifting, and have been watching others go through their personal spiritual journeys. Just remember, it's their journey. and you cannot do anything for them but be there for them. There's no codependency, there's no victim, just be there, okay? A new story, a new beginning. So in 2020, December 21st stands out as a powerful day, not only because of the solstice, the longest night of the year, the tipping point where daylight once again starts gaining ground on the darkness, but because of an exceedingly rare alignment, the great conjunction that takes place this year. Yes, everybody's going. One of the most challenging, transformative, and actually lousiest year in living memory will end with an offering of heavenly wonder, a Christmas star. According to some individuals, the great conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn have aligned only in the signs of Earth for the past 200 years. But this year, on December 21st, Jupiter and Saturn will align in the sign of Aquarius, an air sign, so it's a lighter sign, okay? So on December the 21st, right after the solstice, Jupiter and Saturn will form what's known as the Great Conjunction, ushering us into a new era, a new Aquarian, which is the element of intellect, the social sphere, and communications. The Great Conjunction occurring on the solstice, a moment historically equated with new beginnings, is a far more powerful initiation than the turning of the clock to January the 1st, 2021. Together with the solstice, which is the beginning of a new season, depending where in the world you live, it is a time when the veil between the dimensions is thin, when we're more open and more connected to the energies of the earth, and always brings a shift in energy. The December solstice was chosen for this day because it's supposed to mean a return to light. We have been in the darkness. As Jupiter and Saturn will also align at 0 degrees, which is a critical degrees. 29 and 0 are critical degrees, okay? So we've just had the critical degrees with Jupiter and Saturn of Aquarius. We will experience a change in our view of the world and the age we're entering. As the portal opened in the total new moon solar eclipse at 2320 degrees of Sagittarius on December the 14th, it will intensify under this great conjunction. And as we enter a new Earth with all the cosmic energy of 2010 leading us to understand a huge karmic cycle has been purged and released. This represents infinite possibilities in a time when anything and everything is possible. Magic. Are you ready to build your new base? On December 21st, Saturn and Jupiter will align into a bright, beautiful star. This will be the first time they align like this since the Middle Ages. So Aquarian energy is an air sign, which is very impersonal, freedom-oriented, futuristic, and brings revolutions. This is the time to embrace new changes, being independent and self-sufficient. Wholeness, very important. A being that can share in an interdependent, energetic system where technology will be favored. Align yourself with your purpose and goals, letting your thoughts and energetic system be the conduit for your new reality. We are asked to set up boundaries, which is Saturn, which is about rules, discipline, patience, responsibility, and maturity. Saturn wants us to grow up. Saturn in Aquarius is about how we as individuals, every single one of us, contribute to a better world by being responsible, self-reliant, and helping ourselves, our fellow humans, and other living beings. With Saturn in Aquarius, the authority is you. It's going to be a big one for a lot of people because they don't own their power. They want to be the victim. Okay. So there's no need to look for it on the outside, as it is within you as you align with the divine or source. That is why Game Changer was written, a journey of self-discovery to align with the Aquarian energy, new relationship experiences. The personal boundaries ultimately are for your own good, and we will experience positive energy, expansion, and abundance with the Jupiter rewards. Jupiter is associated with the principles of truth, optimism, growth, expansion, healing, prosperity, good fortune, miracles. Okay. Jupiter also governs long distance and foreign travel, big business and wealth, higher education, religion, and the law. The hard work Saturn makes us put in might seem too strict at times, but when the Lord of Karma lets us reap those rewards, nothing seems sweeter. With this conjunction in December, Jupiter will highlight the Saturn lessons that teach us to grow wiser and find our courage, inner strength, resilience. You would have to go all the way back to just about before dawn on March the 4th, 1226, to see a closer alignment between these objects visible in the night, Hartigan said in a statement. So some tips on how am I going to prepare for this event. Keep your vibration or frequency high. These are big. No more superficial BS. Try to make everybody happy. This is you, okay? So you need to be authentic. You need to be transparent. You need to be true to yourself, okay? And ensure you get enough rest and embrace the concepts of self-mastery. I'll be doing a whole thing on self-mastery in 2021. Being your own witness and observer as to how you react or respond to any person, situation, anything you hear. Acknowledge, accept, and honor who you are and connect to the divine source, which may mean you do not have the same beliefs, perceptions, or goals as others, and that's all right, okay? This is where you may need to walk your own path, respecting self, and connect with nature and connect with like-minded others who will synchronistically attract and manifest, who you will synchronicity. They just come into your life. You start meeting them, okay? I had a great interview yesterday with a very magical person. Anyway, December 21st, 2020 would be a perfect day for a personal ritual of manifestation to visualize what you want to create. How will you define yourself in your appearance, etc., and what do you want for the world? Have clarity and be mindful on what you focus on and listen to your intuition. I recommend you align with Aquarian type qualities. So it is all about sovereignty. Look it up. Everybody's talking about we're sovereign beings. Okay. Personal power, transparency, again, self-mastery, self-responsibility, about liberating the free, individual free, big word, okay? A new path. Check the house in your chart where the conjunction falls, as that will be the flavor for your personal freedom. The accountability element of Saturn has high requirements to bring leadership into creating the boundaries, which many people do not know what to do with freedom and require something outside of themselves to give them guidance or restrictions, as some individuals are not aligned with a strong ethical sense of right action. Very deep. Listen to that again. Moving from herd mentality, blindly and irrationally following the crowd without checking in with one's own integrity, to a good community. As the focus shifts and changes, the accountability will fall upon everyone to align with right action and integrity. Karma. We're building karma every day. Jupiter will expand us into this new environment as Saturn gives everyone the requirement. Again, personal accountability, self-sufficiency to align with the golden rules of living in harmony and treating others the way we would want to be treated, with dignity, respect, and freedom, and giving to humanity as opposed to taking. It must be of benefit to all involved. No energy vampires, no parasites, okay? Interesting, as there will be a natural raise in awareness to see through the intentions of others in this time of evolution. It's just like a knowing, okay? It's waking up and understanding that the false democracy is about expecting to exercise your human rights without fulfilling any obligations. You have an obligation. True freedom and true democracy means rights, but also obligations. From a false sense of freedom, rebellion without taking any responsibility, to true freedom that comes from the ability to manage oneself. Real democracy happens when people contribute to the best of their ability to a better society. So from December 20th until March 2023, Saturn in Aquarius is more concerned with spiritual abstract world technologies, which will revolutionize our society. Impersonal, detached, okay? And some say aloof. Aquarian energy can hold space, allowing others to become responsible and accountable for their lives, not judging and not enabling. A framework for freedom, which will be very different for relationships, okay? So this will be my last one. I will be doing one for, we have a big full moon, okay? And I wish everybody a wonderful, and I'm going to say Merry Christmas, a joyous holiday season, and I'll be back before our new year because we have a big full moon on, I think it's December 29th. So I want to say many blessings, much love. Again, a great time to have a private reading, and thank you for taking your time. And again, if you would comment, share, and subscribe, okay? And again, the book Game Changer is a great gift, and I have gift certificates. A lot of people are calling and setting up appointments for personal readings or sessions. And I always say it's like a car. We maintain it, okay? So we get our oil checked, we make sure our tires are checked, we change tires, whatever. So take care of yourself. It's about self-discovery. And this is really huge in the Aquarian. It's like, it's about you. Okay, you can look at my, my latest video that is up was about Aquarian energy. Okay, again, the first chapter is on self-discovery, interactive areas, and we all change. And I'll tell you, you are not the same person that you were last December 17th of 2019, not after all of these huge changes that we have gone through. Okay, many blessings, much love, and take care and embrace it. This is a wonderful, magical change.